Hello all, welcome to Competition Plus Reasoning Class 3. Today we are going to see another new topic, that is coding and decoding, which is very interesting topic according to me, because it involves your numbers and the alphabetical letters. So coding and decoding is nothing but like a secret language. When you wanted to convey any kind of a message secretly to your friends or in your peer group, we use the code language, right? The same thing. So these type of questions will be including your numbers and the alphabets and even the symbols, and create some secret codes. And so that is what we have here as your coding questions. And decoding is nothing but decrypting the coded one and finding out the original contextual meaning of the coded language. So let's get into the class. Yeah, so coding and decoding. Coding is nothing but encrypting your secret language, and decoding is finding out the, solving the secret language made to convey the original meaning. So there are so many types of questions which you could expect from coding and decoding. I have listed out them. We are going to see each type in detail with the example sums, so that you can have a very clear idea. And they are like type 1 is letter coding, number coding, mixed number coding, decoding, and symbols coding. So letter coding is nothing but where you could have the letters being framed, which involves your alphabet letters being framed as secret codes. Our work is to decrypt them. Okay, find out what was the coded message, and then frame the answer for the given question. And number coding will involve the numbers and form the secret code. Mixed coding is nothing but the combo of both letter and number. Okay, got it? And decoding is, as I said earlier, you are going to decrypt the coded message and find out what was the secret message they transformed in the given question. And the last type is going to be your symbols coding, which involves the coding messages through the symbols, which we have many symbols like your @ symbol, hashtag, and euro, dollar symbols, multiplication, plus, minus symbols, like involving your mathematical operations and the computer operational symbols, using that for the coded messages. Okay, let's get into each type to be seen as a detailed one, and with the example sums, I'll be solving a different set of questions for each type so that you will have a very clear idea. So before entering into that, you should first know about the numbering of the alphabets. Okay, so like numbering of your alphabets is nothing but we have 26 letters. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have 26 letters in your alphabets starting from A till Z. So A is the first letter and Z is the 26th letter. Okay, so we have to remember the numbers of each letter in your alphabet. So which you could easily remember by counting in your hands, or you can even write in the side of the question paper or the rough area provided, so that it will be highly useful for you to solve the first type of coding question, that is the letter coding question. Okay, so totally 26 letters starting from A to Z. Got it? And then the next thing is the reverse position of the alphabets also you should be knowing. Okay, so what is this reverse position, ma'am? Means that is you're going to write the alphabet from Z to A. Got it? From Z to A, how you have to calculate the position of each letters during solving the coding questions. Okay, so how to remember the reverse position, ma'am? I'm telling you a very secret tips or the trick which you could follow is always remember that there are 26 alphabets, right? Add 1 to it and it will be 27. So this is the constant number which you should remember to predict the reverse position of a given letter. For example, let us take the letter R. Okay, if you are being asked to tell the reverse position number of the letter R, you have to consider the number 27 and from that subtract the original position number of the letter R. that is in the straight order, what is the number of the letter R? It is 18th letter. So you need to subtract 18 from 27 and you will get the answer as 9. That is the reverse position number of the letter R. Got it? So similar way, if you wanted to calculate for Z, okay, so it will be like 27 minus the 26th letter in your straight order is what? Z. So you minus 27 minus 26 is nothing but 1. So the first letter in the reverse position will be your Z. And 27 minus 1, that is in your straight order, when you have the first letter as A, subtract it, you will get it as 27 minus 1 is 26. In the reverse position, the last letter, 26th letter is A. Got it? And then you can even remember another one more trick, that is the letter number for M and N. Okay, so the middle letter out of this 26 alphabets is your M. Okay, the number, straight order number for M is 13, whereas in the reverse order, letter N is the 13th letter. That is, the middle letter is N in reverse order, and in straight order it is M, which holds the number 13. Got it? You have to remember that. When you remember that center letter, the previous, that is in the forward and the backward direction calculations will be easy for you. So that's why remember the center letter. Okay, next thing we are going to learn about the opposite alphabets. So when you come from the first half of your alphabets and from the back half of your alphabets, their pairs can be made in the opposite way. That is from the forward and the backward. First and the last letter, second and the 25th letter. Got it? So that is how you have A and Z as the first pair, B and Y, C, X, and it goes on. Okay, so M and N is the next closest pair in the middle. Got it? So remember this 3 so that you will be here. You have to utilize this when you are writing or solving the coding sums. Without this number, you cannot solve the letter coding. I am suggesting you that you should remember this because 95% of the coding questions will involve the alphabets. And the symbols and the miscellaneous types, as I said, the combo of lettered and your number type of questions also is the remaining 5. So 95% of your coding questions would be from your alphabets. So this is the basics which you should know for solving a coding question. Now let us see how to proceed on with the given question. Your first question is, a particular letter stands for another letter. That is how I already informed you, right, regarding the letter coding. Yeah. First question is, if course is coded as FRX UVH, how is race coded as? This is how your questions will be, children. So how to approach a coding question? The first step you need to calculate is, identify is which is the correct word and which is the coded word. If you see here, this is the correct word which has some meaning. And remember that the coded words will have no meaning at all. They are meaningless. Okay. So this is the correct word and this is the coded word. Now write down for your reference. Course is being coded like FRXUVH. Okay, so now you have to check. The next point is, how many letters are there in the correct word? It is 6 letters. Are the same amount of, or the count of letters are present in the coded word? Also you have to check. Yes, 6 and 6. So it is understood that each letter is being coded. That is why we are checking the count of the correct word and the coded word. Okay, yeah. Now let's see how to solve them. So whenever you find the letter coding, remember the basics of the alphabet numbers. Okay, letter A, it's number 1 in the straight order, and letter A will be the 26th letter in the reverse order. So you have to check whether the given question is in the straight order or in the reverse order. So you have to first check that and then only proceed. So now the letter C is here coded as F. So C is like D, E, F. So F comes after C by moving in the forward direction 3 places. So it's like adding plus 3 to the letter C. Next letter, check for the next letter, O and R. O, after O, P, Q, R. When you move from O in the forward direction 3 places, you will get R. So this is again plus 3. Check for the next all the letters. It is like adding 3 from the given correct word letter to in the forward direction. So whenever I move in the forward direction, I'm using the symbol as plus. If it is in the backward direction, you can count it as like -3 or -2. Okay, so here we have found out the pattern in the correct word and the coded word, how in which what way it is being coded. Your pattern is being discovered now. Okay, let us proceed on. So this is your pattern, that is you have to add 3 in the forward direction from each letter of the correct word. Now after R, add 3. R, S, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. So the letter R will be coded as U. And A, from A add 3. B, C, D. Got it? From C you add another 3. D, E, F. From E, if we add 3 places, F, G, H. So your correct option is option B. This is how we approach a question, children. So your first step is to find out whether the correct word and the coded word are, they are in the same count. That is what you have to check. And the second process is find out the pattern followed in that particular question. The pattern will not be the same for all types of questions. They may vary from one question to another. You have to find out the pattern for each and every single question you are approaching. Got it? And the third process is to find out whether they are in the forward direction or in the backward directions. The letters are coded. Okay. And then solve for the word they are asking you to code. Let's see another example. Yeah. Your second question is, in a certain code, monkey is written as X, D, J, M, N, L. How is tiger written in that code? Okay, so your correct word is monkey, which has 6 letters. Okay, and the coded word for the word monkey is X, D, J, M, N, L. Okay, both are having the same count. So no issues. We can proceed on with the usual logic. Okay, so you have to find out your second step, as I told you earlier, you have to find out the pattern followed in this question. Okay, so M is there, it's been coded with X. So it's having a huge variation of the count of letters from M to X. Let us deeply observe what is being done. Okay, O and D, it is coming in the backward direction from the letter O to D. The letters are moved in the backward direction. So each letter seems to be not following up a similar pattern. So it tells you that you have to think in the other logic. Your logic, you have to rechange and check another logic for the given question. So it's like how to proceed means 6 letters means divide the word into 3 letters separately. M-O-N and K-E-Y. It's been written separately. Okay. So now interchange the 3 letters of your coded words like L, N, M and J, D, X. Okay, you're interchanging your coded word also into dividing into 3 letters and interchanging them to the opposite 3 letters of the correct word. And also you are writing them in the reverse order. Okay, so now you check whether you're finding out a pattern. Yes, obviously you would do. After M, it is like it is L, M. So the letter is being moved in the backward direction 1 place. So it is -1. M, N, O. So -1, -1 over here. Got it? Similar way, check for the last 3 letters of the correct word, that is key. We are checking, yeah, each letters are moved -1. That is in the backward direction, they are moving 1 place of a letter. So this is the logic in this question. Okay, we understood the logic and we are going to implement for the word asked. That is, the word is tiger. Okay, so tiger is here. This is not a even number of word. Like the letters are counting to 5, whereas in here in monkey it was 6 letters, so it was easy for you to divide it into equal halves and then proceed on with your logic. But here it is 5, right? So no issues. You can keep the center letter as a constant and then alter the letters for the remaining 4 letters like T, I and ER. Okay, so how to proceed on for T, I and ER will be, you have to move backward one place, that is -1 is our logic. So before T it is S and before I it is H and before E it will be D and the letter before R is Q and the letter before G is F. So what did we learn? The letters in the coded word is being written in the reverse order. So it will be like Q, D, F, H, S. So option A is the correct one. Okay, this is how we approach the questions. You have to think of all the possible logics. Think very well. Okay, your answer lies in the question itself. But the thing is, you need to find out the logic alone. There are so many possible ways of giving a question in variety of logics. When you do more and more of exercised questions, you will get an idea. Once you see the question, you can try out with the various logics only if you are exposed to continuous practice. Let us move to the next question with another logic. If Bombay is written as MY, 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 so Bombay is a 6-letter word and the coded letter word is also again a 6-letter. So no problem, we can proceed on. How will Tamil Nadu be written in that code? Okay, so here if you notice, in the coded word only 2 letters are repeated, that is M and Y are being repeated thrice to make a 6-letter word. So where did this M and Y come? How was the logic identified? Means observe the given correct word, Bombay. In that, the 3rd letter and the 6th letter is M and Y. Those 2 letters are continuously repeated to form the coded word. Implement the same for your given question also. So your given question is Tamil Nadu. Okay, so here your 3rd letter is M and the 6th letter is N and the 9th letter is U. That is M, N, U. If these 3 letters are repeated like MNU, 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 that is the correct option. So this is another way of predicting your logic. Okay, so it's enough with your letter coding. I hope you would have got an idea how to approach a coding question when it is specifically related with the alphabets. Next, let us move to the number coding type. So in number coding, it will be like your numbers are given to the certain words of your messages. Like I am here. Okay, I am in the school. So this is a message, a sentence. To this sentence, if the numbers are used as your codes, then that is what we say it as number coding. We are going to decrypt it. That is, we are going to decode the number and find out the original coded sentence. Okay, so let us read the first example sum. If in a certain code 20 is written as 863985 and 11 is written as 323039, how is 12 written in that code? Okay, so now here you are having the words, that is 20, 11 and 12. But the respective coded languages in numbers, how could you relate they both? Very simple. Your given question is having the letters like T, W, E, L, V, E. Find out from your question whether these letters are given a number, that is given a coded number, and then find out the answer. That is the concept behind number coding. Okay, so I could see that the letter T in the word 20 is coded as 8. I can implement that here. And W is being coded as 6. E is coded as 3. And L in the word letter, 11 is coded as 2 and V is being coded as 0 and E is again coded as 3. Now you got your answer 863203, that is option C is the correct answer. So number coding is very simple, right? Let's move to another sum. In a certain code, if logic is coded as 1512201824, how is Perl coded as? Okay, so here there is a trick. What is the trick means? The word logic is a 5-letter word, whereas the numbers coded to the word logic is involving around 10 digits. It is a 10-digit number. So how could you relate it? So you have to think of your alphabetical numbers, which I taught you earlier. Alphabetical numbers, which we discussed already. That is, the letter A stands for 1, B stands for 2, C stands for 3. This is in the straight order, and in the reverse order, Z stands for 1, Y stands for 2, X stands for 3. Okay, so you have to remember that and solve this question. Got it? So the letter C is the third letter from straight order, right? But here it is being coded as 24. So you should think in the reverse positions also. So in reverse position, how to calculate reverse position? I told you because it is not easy for us to remember the 26 letters number in both straight order and reverse order. So remember the trick which I gave you. That is, subtract up letters original position from the number 27. So 27 minus 3 is 24. So the letter C's reverse position number is 24. And that is what is given in your question. So from this, we have got a clue. The given question can be processed by following the reverse position number of each letters in the word. It's not yet confirmed because we have confirmed it only for one letter of the word logic. You have to cross check for all the remaining letters, and if all the letters abide by your pattern which you have discovered, then that is your logic. Let's check it. So your next letter is I. In your straight order, the letter I's number is 9. So your reverse position number should be 27 minus 9 is 18. Yeah, it's correct. It's written there 18. And similar way, move to the next letter G. The letters G in the straight order is 7th letter. So in reverse position, 27 minus 7 is 20. Yeah, it's correct. It's not like when it is in the reverse order means I have to fill from the reverse. Since I felt letter C means immediately we can know that that is the third letter in your straight order. So I progressed it from the last. You can start from L and proceed on. So yeah, I can confirm now that all the letters in the word logic is following the reverse position number. So this is what the pattern in the given question. Now I have to find out the same for the word pearl. So in the reverse order, the letter P will be the 11th letter. E is the 5th letter in straight order, right? The letter E is the 5th letter in straight order. So 27 minus 5 will be 22. Write down 22. Next, A is the last letter. So 26. R is the 20th letter. So 27 minus 20 will be 7. Sorry. R letter is 18. No. In the straight order, the letter R will be the 18th letter. Okay. So in reverse position, it will be 27 minus 18 is 9. So write down your 9. And the letter L will be the 15th letter. So the correct option is option A. Sometimes if you believe that all the letters will be written in 2 digits, It can be like 0, 9 also for the letter R, but you have to at that time cross check with the option whether they are involving the 0 and giving the option, or without only the 0, like simply as 9. Okay, if there is 0 means include 0, otherwise you can neglect that. Let's move to the next question. Yeah. If apple is written as 24, 99, 13, 20, how is lovely coded as? I hope you would be able to solve this sum, because this is similar to the previous sum which we discussed. So count on with the letter number. Like alphabet A is here and it is having a number like 24. So this is a 5-letter word and this number is 8 digits. So it's understood that its numbers are in the reverse position. So the letter A is the 26th letter in the reverse position, but you have 24. So it could be like either way, 26 minus 2 will be 24. They could have proceed on with that. This is just a trial and error method. I'm cross-checking whether my logic applies to the entire word apple and with the entire number in the coded language also. So let me check for the next letter P. So the letter P is the 20. Sorry. The letter P is in the reverse order. Yeah, in the reverse order, sorry, in the straight order, the letter P is the 16th letter. So if you find out its number in the reverse order, it will be 11. Minus 2 from it, it is 9. So 9 is the next number coded for the letter P. So the next letter is also again P. So number is 9. L is actually, its reverse order number is 15. When you minus 2 from it, it is 13. And E in reverse order, its number is 22, minus 2 from it 20. So I have find out the logic in this question that each letter is being coded in its reverse position number. Not only that, it also subtracts 2 from each number. Like 26 minus 2 for alphabet A becomes as 24. This is the pattern in this question. Now we are going to code for the given word, that is lovely. Okay, you please try it out. You also have to try it with your various logics. So the letter L, as I told you, in reverse order is 15, minus 2 from it is 13. And the letter O in the reverse order is 12, minus 2 from it, it is 10. And the letter V, simple, no, in the reverse order will be, it is the, what is that, 5th letter, and minus 2 from it, it is 3. E is the 22nd letter in reverse order. I'm writing here their reverse numbers. Okay, 22 minus 2 is 20. And again, L is 15. Minus 2 from it, it is 13. Y is the 25th letter minus, I'm sorry. Sorry, that is not the 25th letter in reverse order, right? This is the second letter in reverse order. So 2 minus 2 will be 0. So the correct answer is option A. Type, it is a mixed coding. This mixed coding is like you will have certain words whose meaning we doesn't know. As I told you, coded languages will never have any kind of a meaning. They make no sense. It is a secret message. So it is not mandatory that those words or the letters and the symbols which we use should make a sense. Okay, so here you would have a group of words which will be considered as your coded words, and how to proceed on for the mixed coding means you will be given with the 2 codes first and then asked for the third code's meaning. So you have to relate with the meaning of the 2 codes and then find out the third code's meaning. Okay, so you would understand it better if I solve the first sum. Let me read the first sum's question. If TCP means drink fruit juice. So these 3 words in the bold, TCP, does it make any sense? No, right? So this is your code. Okay, it makes no sense. These 3 words will give you the meaning as drink fruit juice as per this question. Okay, The next code is, this is your first code, let me number it 1. And your next code is C, Ki, Li, which means juice is sweet. Okay. And the third code is Li, Ri, Ni, means he is intelligent. So you have 3 codes telling you different meanings. And what are they asking you to find? Which word would mean sweet? That is, which code will contain the meaning as sweet? So how to find them? Relate your given codes. So you have 3 codes here. Now relate them and find out which code is for the meaning sweet. So let us find out how. Look at here. Here you have the juice in the first code. Yes or no? Drink fruit juice. And the same word is being repeated in the second code also. So juice is the common word between the first clue and the second code. So which word seems to be the similar one in their code? It is C. So if by comparing the first code and second code, I have found out that C in this coded language means juice. Now I'm going to relate the second and third code. Okay? Yeah. So when I relate them, I could see the common word as Li, and the common word between them is. So Li means is. Okay. So I want the words which is being coded as sweet. So the word sweet is in my second code, and there Li is there, which means is. C is there, which means juice. By comparing, no, I got it already, right? That is what I'm implementing here. And the only pending word is key. So key is the code word which will give you the meaning as sweet. And the correct option will be option D. Key. Okay, this is how we find out these type of questions. When you are provided with 2 or more codes, relate them, find the common code word and the common correct word which gives them meaning, relate them and implement that in the coded word which they are asking you to find. Okay, let's move to the next question. Simple question. If white is called blue, blue is called red, red is called yellow, yellow is called green, green is called black, and black is called violet, and violet is called orange. What would be the color of human blood? It is a well-known one that the color of human blood is red. So now implement that color in your given question, coded question. Red is called yellow. That is your answer. Okay. And the next question is, if the animals can walk are called swimmers, and the animals who crawl are called flying, and those who live in water are called snakes, and those who fly in the sky are called hunters, then what will a lizard be called? We know that the lizard sticks to the wall and crawls over there. So it is called as the flying one. That is your answer, option A. Let's move to the next page. Yeah, next you would have the mixed number coding. That is as the same like your third type, mixed coding, where you will have the codes in the form of numbers instead of words, instead of meaningless words. Okay, so let us solve that also. Few questions in it. 851 means good sweet fruit. 783 means good red rose. 341 means rose and fruit. Which of the following digits stands for the word sweet in that language? So relate the given codes. Code number 1, code number 2, code number 3. 3 codes are there. Relate them and find out the common words between them first and relate it with the given question to be find out. So yeah, in the when I'm comparing the first and the second code, I could see that the digit 8 is common and the common word is good. Next, I'm going to compare the second and third code. I could see the common number between them is 3, which means rose. Okay. So when I compare the third and the first one, okay, third and first one, I could see that the number 1 is common, which means fruit. Okay, so now the only pending number in the first coding is 5. The number 5 is pending here. Got it? So the number 5 will be the digit coded for the word sweet. So the correct option is option D, 5. This is how we find out the questions when you have numbers as your code and frame. Move to the next question. In a certain code, 2 is coded as P, 3 is coded as N, 9 as Q, and 5 as R, 4 as A, and 6 as B. How is 599, 423 coded in that language? Simple. The number 5 will be coded as R, and 9 will be coded as Q, again 9 as Q, 4 will be coded as A, 2 will be coded as P, and 3 will be coded as N. So the correct option is option B. Very simple questions. The next question will be, in a certain code language, 123 means hot filtered coffee, 356 means very hot day, and 589 means day and night. Which digit stands for the word very? So 3 codes, 1, 2, and 3. Compare the first and the second code. The common digit is 3, which means hot. Compare second and third code. The common digit is 5, which means day. Okay. So yeah. So as my word very lies in the second code. Okay. Very. So I have found out that number 3 stands for hot and the number 5 stands for day. The only pending number is 6, which means very. The correct option is B. Moving on to the next type, that is decoding. So still now we saw how the correct words are coded into secret messages. Now you would have the coded secret word and you have to decrypt it, that is derive from it the original correct code, that is the correct word. So very simple. Look at here. This is your coded word and this is the correct word. It's been decrypted. Okay, so here it is the word of 7 letters and this is a word of 7 letters. The same process, checking on the count of letters in the coded and the correct word is your first step. Yes, it satisfies. Second step is to find out the pattern in the given question. So now S is being changed to T. So PQRST. So it is -1. QR -1. HI, a letter is moved in the backward direction. So each letters in this question, if you notice, it's been moved in the backward direction one place. Accordingly, decrypt the given code and find out what is the answer. So see, when you move in the backward direction, one position only, you would get it as D. So the correct answer is dispose. The letter, when you, it's not mandatory that you have to sit and work out for the entire word. And the first letter, if you find, and the remaining 3 options are not confusing to you, then no issues. You can proceed on with your correct answer, mark it, and don't waste time. Skip on to the next question. If your options are not confusing, you can surely do this. Let's move to the next question. If HUMJTK is coded as friend, how is EDRIRL coded as? So this is a 6-letter coded word and this is a 6-letter correct word. Next, find out the pattern over here. So H is being coded in the backward direction -2, decrypted -2. Then that means you have to move backwards 2 letters to get the letter F. U also follows the same of moving backward 2 letters to find the letter R. M is also the same way of moving in the backward direction 2 letters. So your pattern is seem to be moving in the backward direction 2 letters. Implement that for the given word. Move 2 letters backward means after E, when you move in the backward direction 2 letters, it is C. For D, it is A. For R, it is N. For I, it is D. For R, it is again L, and it is E. So the correct answer is candle. Let's move to the next question. In a certain code language, TUTDNES is written as student, and how will sources will be written in that coded language. This is another type of involving your jumbled letters. Unscramble your jumbled letter here. Student is being written in this format because if you find to discover the logic in this question, you will fail to do so. So change over your logic, think the way of thinking. So if I see all the letters like S, T, U, D, E, N, T, these all letters are found in my coded word also. So it is nothing but the letters are jumbled. When I unscramble them, it is the correct word. So implement that for the given question. So SUORECS will be unscrambled to get the correct word as sources. Moving on to the next type, that is your last type, symbols coding. So here you will have the messages coded in the form using symbols like exclamatory, quotations, at, hashtag, euro, dollar, rupee symbol, anything, okay, can be used as symbols to form your coded language. So let us read on the first question. In a certain code, tome is written as at, dollar, star, and question mark, and R, the word R is written as dot, euro, question mark. How can remote be written in that code? So here there is no way to only to observe the given question. The answer lies from the question itself. Relate each letter to the symbol like how we did for the number coding. Okay, like how we did for number coding. Relate each letter to your symbols. Number coding is like a similar way to your symbol coding. So relate, the letter T is being coded as at, O will be coded as dollar, and M will be coded as star, and E will be coded as question mark. So accordingly, you frame the code for the given word R. Find out where is R in the two codes given here. Yes, here it is. R is being coded as euro, and E will be coded as question mark from here. M is coded as star mark. O will be coded as dollar. T will be coded as at. Again, E will be coded as question mark. So this option is nothing but the option C. That is your answer. See, I hope you would enjoy these types of questions, right? You like puzzles, I understand. So these are all very interesting questions, and you can enjoy your reasoning part as well as score good marks from your reasoning part. Just implement your presence of mind. That is the only thing you need to solve your logical reasoning questions. So coming back to your second question of the symbol coding type, in a certain code, modern is written as 5 percentage symbol, 38 hashtag at. Win is written as 6 copyright symbol at, and how is ride written in that code? So compare the letters. R is written as hashtag. I is here. Where is I? In the word win, we have I, which is having the copyright symbol. And the next letter is D, which is there in the word modern, which means 3. And the next letter is E, which means 8 from the given code. So option A is the correct answer. And your last question is, if in a certain code language, star is written as 5, star $2, Tor is written as star 3, 2 at, how will oaths be written in that language? Frame it, find out from the given question. O is written as 3, A is written as dollar, T is written as star, and S is written as 5. So this answer lies as your option C, that is your correct answer. Okay. So yes, children, I have included almost all the types of questions which you can expect from the coding decoding part of your reasoning, and it is a very very simple type. As I told you earlier, only the letter coding will require a little bit of your concentration while solving. The other types of coding decoding is very simple and you can enjoy and solve them. 95% of your letter coding questions are asked in the competitive exams. So pay your attention, practice as much as possible questions and do the exercises regularly so that you can get a wide ideas of the logics to be implemented to find out the pattern of code given in your question. Okay, so see you all another day with another good video of your reasoning topics. So thank you all of you.